Hey Glam Fam, what's up you guys? It's your girl Meghan Drexel here with another video. I know, who am I? I've been on a roll, dare I say consistent. Actually, I probably might jinx myself saying that. Anyways, today's video is all about trying new drugstore makeup. The drugstore is on a freaking roll in the beginning of 2019 and I picked up a lot of good products that I just wanted to try with you guys today. So if you guys want to get ready with me, see what new products that I got, you guys know the drill. Go grab something to drink, grab something to eat, and let's just get to beating our faces. That I am. Fueling up for the day. Pulled you guys in nice and close. I threw my eyebrows on only because I don't have any new brow products and I'm gonna use my Infallible Full Wear Concealer in the shade 375 Chestnut to go ahead and prime my eyelids. This is also the concealer that I use to, oh shit, almost rubbed off my brow, to carve out my brows. I'm gonna use this new Eco Tools brush. This is a full shadow brush. This is from a duo pack that I got during Christmas time at Ulta. If you guys have never used Eco Tool brushes, you guys are really missing out. They're actually really great quality brushes. They're super soft. Alright, so I decided to use e.l.f.'s new palette, the new Classics. I actually picked this guy up in Target for $14, but I really like this palette because I like all the cool tones in it, and I just feel like it's different from like all the warm palettes that I have. I just feel like I keep repurchasing the same type of palettes and I keep doing the same type of looks. So today I decided that I want to do a cool look, and I want to start with the color Uptown, which is this shade right here, and I'm just gonna run it through my crease. And I'm gonna start off with my Japanesque 724 brush. I really like this brush because it's super soft, and I think this shade actually might show up a little bit darker. If you guys can see, like, that color is getting just like a little muddy on me and I don't like that. So I wasn't really anticipating that color Uptown to be that muddy, or like, I don't know, it's like a weird gray. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add some of that shade Darling on top of it. I just want like a light wash of brown before I added any of those like colors in, but unfortunately that just like, it just keeps getting darker. You guys ever have those moments where you're doing your eyeshadow and like you're just lightweight panicking because you're like, why does it look like that? I'm having one of those moments. I want to do something different. I want to take that shade Charmer, which is that shade right there, and I'm picking this up on just a smaller, more condensed crease brush. I'm gonna just start buffing this on the outer corners of my eye, and then I'm gonna work it up into the crease, and I'm gonna kind of create like a shadow from my inner crease to kind of connecting to like a nose contour. You guys see that? See how I just kind of like brought it in and started defining my nose a little bit? Oh, that kind of like pulled everything together. I want to do something different on the lid, so I think I'm actually going to take the shade Gilded right here, which is kind of like a frosty or a green color. I don't know if you guys can see that. Don't pay attention to my nails. They need to be done. I really like this color. I'm going to take it dry first on my Morphe M522 brush. And that was with not even wetting it. I really like that. And now I'm going to take the color Platinum, which is this shade right here. It's kind of like a frostier, darker green. So I'm going to try that shade right in between the purple and that lighter green. Make it blend so that way it's not so harsh. And then I definitely want to darken this up. So I'm going to use that same little crease brush and I'm going to dip into the shade Muse. It's kind of like a deeper purpley color. I was a little scared at the beginning. That was like so 10 minutes ago, so we're moving on. Alright, so I'm gonna use this new pencil. It's the Endless Silky Eye Pen in Black Noir from Pixi. So I'm gonna try something that I saw Jackie Aina do, and she likes to line her eyes and then she'll smudge it out and she'll use like a darker shadow to kind of give that smoky effect. So I wanted to try that today. Wow, that is hells of black. I like that. So I got this really cool roller eye under eye thing. It's the e.l.f. Cooling Under Eye Refresher, and I actually put an order in for all the new e.l.f. products, and I plan on filming a full face using only e.l.f. products. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will for sure hop on that. Either way, you guys are gonna get it whether you give this video a thumbs up or not, let's just be honest. But I'm gonna give this a try because your girl's feeling slightly dead today. That's nice. Little rolly ball, kind of gives me Huda Beauty concealer vibes, kind of that same cooling effect. And then I still need to prime. I'm going to prime my skin using two different items. First, I'm going in with my Revolution Makeup Baking Oil, except I like to put this all over my face, and I picked this up at Ulta. I think they're about $10, maybe less, but I'm just going to put one little drop. I'm feeling a little dry these days. I really like the smell of this. It smells like lemongrass. Listen, I'm just gonna keep it honest with you guys. I really can't stand my freaking hair today, but whatever. Here we are, looking like Hobo Joe. Alright, I'm going in with my Catrice Light Correcting Serum Primer in the shade Sunlight. Oh, you're gonna play me, little dropper? Oh, the dropper's not working, you guys. Oh, there we go. The reason I really wanted to try this primer was because I've been wanting to try the Charlotte Tilbury one, the spatula that everybody uses. I guess it's like a primer and it's supposed to be used under foundation, not as a foundation. But I just been feeling like I don't really want to spend that much money on a primer because I have about 50 million other primers. As of right now, we're going to use this one by Catrice, and I actually really like this. I just want to look really dewy today. I've been feeling hella dry, and as you guys can see, like my skin looks nice and dewy, except that all the moisture that I put on from Makeup Revolution and this primer just sucked right up into my skin because I'm one dry ass bitch. I'm going to use this little flat top kabuki brush, and I'm going in with my Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation from L'Oreal in the shade 460. And this definitely has been one of my more favorite foundations as of recently. It looks a little crazy going on the skin right now. It looks a little bit too light for me, but I feel like these definitely warm up to the skin. So far, I really like this primer underneath this foundation. Do you guys see how just like dewy I look? I'm going in with my L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer in the shade 375. I'm just gonna layer it with a lighter shade, but I like to put the shade that's closest to my skin tone first to just kind of counteract any of the blues and purples in my skin. And I think I'm going to use a lighter shade of a concealer from a different brand on top. And next I'm going in with this Liquid Camouflage Catrice High Coverage Concealer. It claims that it lasts for 12 hours and that it's waterproof and non-transferable. I got the shade in 020, which is also light beige. I will say right off the freaking bat that there's not enough colors in this. At least in the Ulta that I go to, there was only 2 shades in there. And I was like, bae, we are in 2019. If y'all don't get it the hell together. Oh, that is just interesting. You wouldn't think that it'd give that much coverage just because it goes on so lightweight and almost watery, but as soon as you start blending it out, it just does something. To set my under eyes, I'm going to go in with my Super Stay Full Coverage Powder in the shade 120. To completely set all over my face, I'm still sticking with the Super Stay from Maybelline, except this is in the shade 220. That all over powder kind of made me look hella ashy. Gonna have to wait and see until it might like oxidize a little bit in a minute. we gonna have to wait and see about that. I'm gonna go in with my Wet n Wild bronzer. This is just in the shade Bronzer. It's the one that has like the little dragon in it. I know recently Wet n Wild came out with some other newer bronzers, but for now I think I just want to use this one. It is pretty matte. Oh, that's a really pretty bronzing color. I see a little bit of that primer still coming through. I actually really like that because it just looks like a glow from within. It doesn't look like I packed on highlighter. I haven't picked up any new drugstore blushes or highlights, so I'm just gonna go in with my LA Girl Just Blushing and Just Bare, and I'm using a new Real Techniques brush. It's the number 400 blush brush, and from what I have gathered, they have actually redone a lot of their brushes. We're gonna work on the lower lash line. I'm gonna go back into Darling with a Japanesque 725 brush. I'm gonna take a little bit of that purple shadow charmer on that little crease brush, and I'm gonna start buffing that slightly in as well. What I want to do is I'm going to take some of that shade Gilded on that Morphe M124 brush, and I'm going to pack it right in my corner, kind of drag it out. Before I start ripping into my lashes, I want to show you guys, I'm going to use the Kiss lashes. These are their Couture Triple Push-Up Collection. These are really great lashes if you guys have never got to try them. They're always on sale at Ulta. I think right now they're on sale. You buy 2, you get 1 free, or you buy 3, you get 2 free, something like that. Using the style Garters. So I'm gonna go pop on my lash, and then I'm gonna put on my eyeliner, and I will catch back up with you guys in just a second. Okay, so we are back and we are done. I actually just realized that I didn't purchase any new drugstore lip products, so I don't have any new lip products for you guys in this video, unfortunately. I am gonna hit Ulta and possibly Sephora today and tomorrow, and if I come across any new lip products, I will be sure to put them in the next video. I just kind of, you know, dropped the ball there. Anyways, let's just go over some hits and misses in this video. Definitely the number one thing that blew me, well, there's 2 things that definitely blew me away completely, like totally knocked my panties off, was the Endless Silky Eye Pen from Pixi. I don't think that these are really like that new, but I will say that I've always kind of slept on Pixi, and I do really enjoy their highlighter. Smoothest, blackest, hardcore stain eyeliner pencil I've come across in a really long time. Like I've said in previous videos before, I have very watery eyes, so it's really hard for anything to really stay on my eyes without it bleeding. But when I put this in my upper waterline as well as my lower waterline, it seemed to really stay in place, and it came off extremely black. So if you guys are in the market for a black eyeliner, or maybe just a new eyeliner in general, maybe you guys use brown or a chocolatey gray. I know that they also have blues and purples, so I would definitely check these out. They're only $12, which is kind of expensive for a drugstore eyeliner, but it's really worth the $12, and I picked mine up at Target. The next product that I wanted to talk about that really blew me away in this tutorial was the Catrice Light Correcting Serum Primer in the shade Sunlight. I actually really like this. The dewiness that it gave me underneath the new L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation was incredible. I haven't really come across a glowy primer that I've really liked before. I want to say that I picked this up at Ulta for $10, but it was super beautiful on my skin. It didn't really emphasize any texture, and it did make my skin look very flawless and very smooth. But for something that's dewy, that kind of filled in my pores and kind of made me look like really flawless, I am here for it. I wanted to talk a little bit about e.l.f.'s the new Classics palette that they came out with. I'm not 100% sold on this. I do like the way that it looks visually, because it's been a while since I've been attracted to a palette that wasn't 100% warm colors, that didn't have like yellows and terracottas and golds and bronzes. But I will say I really enjoyed this green color that I put on my lid, as well as that kind of weird, like, I guess you could kind of call it like a pewter color. It looks more green in person, and this color right here 100% pissed me off and kind of threw my eyeshadow look into a frenzy. If I were you guys, I would definitely hold off on spending the $14 on this palette. I think that there are better drugstore palettes out there, and cheaper palettes at that will do more for you guys. I just haven't played with this palette enough to recommend it to you guys at all. Although my eyeshadow did come out very pretty, I'm questioning how many more other looks I can do with this. Alright Glam Fam, that is going to wrap up today's tutorial. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. If you guys are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as click that bell notification so I can slide into your guys' DMs when I got some hot new shit online. And as always, Glam Fam, I will catch you guys all in my next video. Bye guys.